Good evening, fam, and happy Friday. Our latest will be about Mr. President and President Donald Trump. Let's follow up on that. In recent weeks, Mr. President engaged in a confrontation with Donald Trump over funding for SA. Trump announced sanctions against South Africa and cessation of all aid until he is satisfied with the land issues in South Africa. Ramaphosa responded by challenging Trump's claim. He stated that US is only contributing 17% of the funding for HIV and AIDS and TB prevention programs in the country. It was more like Mr. President was implying that SA government could manage TB and HIV prevention efforts without even America. However, a new video surfaced on social media and it sounded like Mr. President is retracting his previous statements regarding US aid. Listen to the video in the next slide and let us know of your thoughts regarding this. And that's all we have for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you again next time. Bye.
Well, the United States is our second largest trading partner. It's a very important partner in a whole number of areas in which we interface in the world, be it political, trade, diplomatic, you name it. We interface and relate to the United States in many, many ways. And because we live in an interconnected world, no country can ever say that we are not going to be doing things either together directly or indirectly. So in our case, we are committed to having a good relationship with the United States, and we do relate to them in a number of ways. And what has ensued now with the Secretary of State not attending is in the end not a train smash, because the United States is still represented here, and they are part of the G20. And the discussions that will take place here are discussions that they are going to be part and parcel of. So this is not a boycott. This can be ascribed to a whole number of reasons, which he has stated, which we note. And we have resolved that we will, in the diplomatic process, be able to have those matters discussed, to have those matters dealt with, so that we are able to iron out wrinkles that may have appeared in our relationship. So they being an important player in our economy, and we also being an important player in the economy, because many companies from South Africa do invest there. And we may be a small little pimple, but we do sell stuff to them which they find very important. So we are in many ways joined, and perhaps joined at the hip. So we will continue to find ways, avenues and means through which we can continue relating to each other, despite whatever may appear as differences. And may I add that as we relate to many countries in the world, we often find that we may not agree on everything, but we always find a way of relating to each other. And similarly now with the United States, we may not agree on a number of issues, but we want, in the spirit of diplomacy, in the spirit of promoting good relations, we want to be able to have an exchange with them. You want to know directly whether we are reaching out. I spoke to President Trump soon after he was elected and congratulated him and informed him or reminded him that we are going to be having the G20 here, and they are going to have theirs the following year, so we will hand over to them. And we spoke a bit about that. We also spoke about a number of South Africans who he holds in high regard, particularly in the golfing field, and he being a better golfer than I am, he said, well, then maybe when I come, we should play golf together. And I said, okay, I'll start practicing to get to that level. So our communications are good, and we will be building up all this as we continue addressing the issues that may appear to be difficult or challenges between us, as we do with all other countries in the world. We always find a way of finding solutions.